Fishing Doctor's Adventures. It's early in the morning and we're heading up to the mountains. It's raining right now. We're gonna go fish some kokanee and hopefully some big rainbow trout. So stick around. We're gonna head up to Stump Lake today in the interior BC up by Merritt on the road between Kamloops and Merritt. The lake just froze this last week from reports I hear, so I'm excited to get up there and give it a try. So I'm just gonna rip up for one day, get up there, do as much fishing as I can, maybe hit another lake in the evening and see what happens. Remember the bait, always remember the bait. I'll take 2 things of worms. I always pack the shrimp in coarse salt, firms it up. Look at all the snow we got here in the lower mainland still. It's raining though right now, so it's gonna disappear. Warm clothes, pants, jackets. Okay, let's go guys, let's go. Oh, don't forget the boots. We got electric auger, but we're gonna take a backup just in case I drill lots of holes. 5:01, it's go time. We got a 3-hour drive. Got our bananas. Supposed to be bad luck for fishing, right? Coffee, yeah. Okay, let's go. Deep snow out here. It's a little bit of a tough pull, but we're out at a spot I think about where it was where I caught fish here last year or the year before. So let's give it a try. Whew. Let's set up a jaw jacker and drill some holes. Had a bite, came off. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit more. That didn't take long. I just drilled about 5 more holes and boom, fish on, fish off. On that pink blob. We'll get it back down there. We're in about 5 or 6 feet of water. And right middle of the column, like 2.5 feet off the bottom. I'm gonna tighten up the tension a little bit more. Just make sure he has it better next time. Oh, it came off. Didn't seem like a very big one, but it came off. Okay, let's get back down there. Oh, just lost a nice rainbow trout. Should have it on the underwater camera though. Not sure where they're coming off. I set it pretty hard. I've got the jaw jacker. I think it's a 29-inch rod. It's nice and stiff. There we go. Getting changed, and I got a good one. Oh, he's pulling some drag. He's pulling drag. This is a better fish. Oh, my reel needs to be tightened up. Good thing he's fighting good. Oh, tighten up the reel. Oh, oh boy. Come on. Oh boy. at that. Nice panache rainbow trout. Not even dressed up on that blob. It's a good size to keep, so limit's 5. So I'll keep that one. I'll keep fishing. Hopefully get some bigger ones. I gotta tighten up my reel. I got a loose reel. The blob's working today. Oh, one just bit at it. Oh, he's got it. I got him. 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 Another one. Ooh. I was just setting the blob down and I saw the blob swing off to the side and boom, he came back and inhaled it. This reel is still loose. Look at the reel handle is loose. Nice pull and drag. Oh, he just came off. There. Now I got my drag tightened up. So I should be my reel tightened up. Still half dressed. Look at this. Hooking fish left, right, and center. Well, my bait's in my other jacket, so I'll just put it down with no bait and see what happens. Okay. Finished getting dressed. Now I can get dressed and get some bait back on there. That's why having a jaw jacker is so important. Look at that. 5 fish. I just came down here. I didn't get dressed up or anything. Drilled one hole, popped it in. It's already hooked 5 fish. I'm still not dressed. That's the key to success, man. Getting your line in the water the longest. Oh, look at this. No bait. Another one on the blob. Look at that. No bait needed. I can't even get dressed. Seriously, gonna have my limit in no time, eh? Let's go see. I drilled a hole in shallow here and some weeds came up. Let's go see if there's fish hanging around there. For some reason, nothing's coming into this chartreuse tungsten jig that I'm using. I haven't marked one fish in that hole earlier with the blob. Pink blob was getting all the action. I don't know if the fish took off or what, but they were coming through really fast before. I'll go back, try this hole a little bit, and I'll try it a bit deeper. So just like that, I put the blob back on and a fish came right away. He came through about 4 times, but he didn't bite it. Let's see if they bite. Oh, shoot. I got him. I broke my line. Little guy. See that? I snapped my line. That's some bad line. And the float wasn't gone yet. I got him. Oh, there we go. I looked away. Oh no, it broke off. Yeah. Now that it's around 10 o'clock, a few are coming by, but they're not biting. The snowstorm came in. I thought it would turn on, but it hasn't, so I might have to go fishing for kokanee in a bit if it doesn't turn on here. Okay, so the bite really settled down, so let's go unpack it up, head over to the middle of the lake and try for some kokanee. Maybe come back here or go to another lake in the evening, depending on how the bite goes. 2 rainbows on the ice. I broke a big one off. I lost another nice one. I lost a bunch on the jaw jacket early. A lot of missed opportunities this morning, but it was fun. Let's go get some kokanee. And now we're kokanee fishing. I got my circle tackle walleye X Fast. I like using a little bit of a stiffer rod And I have a braided 10-pound braid on here. Really helps you feel those bites for the kokanee. And flasher, Williams whitefish. And I put a wire worm on with a piece of mealworm on one. And red and gold. Gonna try that. And then the other one, a little pink fly with a piece of mealworm, okay? And that's one of those Gibbs flashers. Okay, let's try to catch them. There's one. I got him. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. That did not take long at all. Look at that beauty kokanee. Just on that little pink fly. I gotta get back down there. I think there might have been another one down there. Pink fly. And on that little mealworm. Oh, beautiful size this year. Look at that. Nice. I got him. Oh, it's a big rainbow. It's a rainbow. Unexpected, but we'll keep them. Rainbow. Not a kokanee. There's another one. I got him. Oh, smaller one. Little kokanee, so let that one go. Let him go. Goodbye. Oh, there's one. Oh man, that was a good hit. That's a nice one. That's a nicer one. That's a better size, not as big as the first one, but that'll be a keeper. Kokanee City. Man, that's great action. I just use half a mealworm. So I break it open so lots of proteinaceous stuff is leaking out so they can smell it really well. And I hook it on. Make sure the fly is sitting as horizontal as possible. Get a good hook set. And this braided line is, man, I can feel the bites really good with that on there. No schools moving through yet, just all single fish. But every fish that comes through bites so far, so that's really good sign. Even if, since it's the middle of the day, great sign. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there, I got him. Oh, he came off. Came off. I think I did something wrong there. I don't know. Set the hook funny or something. I think my line was hooked around the end or something. I hope they keep coming through. This is great action for these fish. That one didn't like this wire worm. Here he is. There you go. Oh, it's a big one. That's a nice one. Look at that. He actually hit the wire worm. See that red and gold wire worm? He ate it. And he was barely hooked, that one. Well, that's funny. I drill one hole at the south end, get all the action out of it. Drill one hole here and get all the action out of it. It's my lucky day. One hit wonder. Oh, there's one there. I got him. Oh, that's another good one. Oh, yeah. He just came in and inhaled that one on that wire worm. Just boom. When I'm fishing for kokanee, I try all different sorts of flutters. Bigger jerks, big long flutters, just little slow taps, and you see what brings them in. And usually changing it up is what helps. As soon as I see a fish come in, I slow it right down. Just little kind of twitches, just to get that little jig to kind of move. And when they come in, I slowly pull it away from them, and that's usually when they'll grab it. That slow pull away from them also lets you feel those light bites because you're putting pressure on the lines, so you'll feel their resistance. Look at all the people fishing out here today. It's a beautiful day. I don't know how many tents are out here, but there's a ton of them out here. Hopefully everyone's catching fish today just like me. That'd be nice. Great day to be on the ice. There's a good solid 4 inches of ice, plenty of snow on the ice, no water over here. Oh, there's one. Oh, I got him. Oh, he came off. Tension's a little bit too loose. Sometimes when the temperature warms up, you gotta adjust your tension because that cold weather really makes it difficult to keep your tension on. When it's colder, tension's a little stiffer, then as it warms up, the tension loosens up as well. So you gotta check your drag throughout the day. That's probably why I lost that fish. It's funny, all the fish are coming through just one at a time today. But most of them are very aggressive. They don't spend much time checking it out, they bite right away. Oh, there's one down there. There's one down there. There's one down there. He just swam by. Oh, there he is. He's coming. Come on, he's following me right up. There we go. Well, that's a little one. We'll let that one go. We'll wait for a bigger one since it's our last one. Cook on the wireworm and mealworm. Goodbye. That one was down a little deeper. I dropped down to him. Oh, I can see him swim down in there. He was down a little deeper. I dropped down to him and he bit. That one I saw him swim by about 10 feet down, so I dropped down to him, and then he chased it all the way up to about 3-4 feet under the ice when he bit it. Can you believe it? It's only 12:31. I've already fished 2 places. I'm 1 away from my limit. I released 2 kokanee already and caught another rainbow trout. So I have 3 rainbow trout, 4 kokanee. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll head over to another lake for some brook trout later since the fish are biting. There he is. Oh, I got him. I got him. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Another beauty kokanee. So that one was about 10 feet down. Now that the bright sunshine's come out, they're down a little deeper. Before I was catching them 3 to 5 feet under the ice. Now, 10 feet under is where they're coming through. Bright sunshine might drive them down a little bit, but they're still quite active and biting. One thing, when you're using a flashy spoon and there's a heavy cover of snow on the ice like this, but you have nice clear ice, I always like to kick away some of the snow from the ice if you're fishing pretty shallow, because it lets the light penetrate really well. It'll hit that flashy spoon and really kick a nice flash around you to bring in those fish. So that's a good thing to remember. And you got to stand quiet though, because the sound transmits through the ice really well. But that light penetration hitting that spoon will give it a really good flash and attract those fish to your area. Ooh, that's a nice one. Check out that big kokanee beauty. Makes you wonder why I kept that last one. There goes one. There's 2 there still. He's on it, maybe 3 now. There, I got him. Little guy. Oh, there he goes. Such a beautiful day out here now after the polar vortex. It's just spectacular weather. Can't complain. They had really frigid temperatures. This lake was open till a couple weeks ago. And then we had this huge polar vortex come through. It was, minus 40 up here with the wind chill. And this lake froze solid. As you can see, there's nice 4 inches or more of ice on the lake. It's now covered by some snow, so it'll protect the ice. And the fishing is just great from what I've experienced today. Really good rainbow trout bite in the morning. Came over here once the rainbow trout bite settled down, and it was game on for the kokanee. when it was cloudy with overcast, I was getting them right below the ice. And now that the sun's kind of peeking through the clouds a bit, I dropped down to the 10-foot range and the fish are still coming by. So keep that in mind if you get out here. It's so peaceful and calm today. This can be a windy lake in the afternoon. It usually blows up, but it's after 1 p.m. today and it's just like so peaceful, no wind at all. The sun is warm. It's probably a few degrees above zero. It's a beautiful day to be out on the ice fishing. Can't complain. Got to go back to work tomorrow for another week, but that's okay. I had a great day out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. We're gonna keep fishing. I have to decide, either go fish for some big rainbow trouts this evening or go to another lake for brook trout on the way home. Haven't quite yet decided. Those big rainbow trout possibility here are kind of got me interested, so I might go try that in the evening. Oh, there's one. There's one, there's one. Here's there. Oh, there we go. Oh, he bit. He's still there, he's still there, he's coming back. He's coming real fast. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh yeah, look at a nice one. Cromer. That guy was so anxious to get out of here. He jumped into the hole. Let's check this out. We got a really good, oh my. It's like from my thumb all the way to my end of my finger. So that's almost 5 inches of ice out here. That's quite a bit of ice. Has a really nice pattern to it. Check out my beautiful kokanee I caught today. These are the 5 I kept. I released one that was actually bigger. And oh, there's a fish right there. Look at my blob right now. I'll see if he bites. He's checking the blob out. Anyways, oh yeah, we got him. We got him on the blob. What did we get? Oh, nice kokanee. Nice kokanee. We got a nice kokanee on the blob, on the jaw jacker. Okay, let's release this guy. Look at that, he took the blob. Let's get the blob out. Blob out. Let's let him go. Oh. Let's let him go. Goodbye. So that jaw jacker does work with just a blob. So this afternoon I noticed the kokanee, they stopped coming in to that big flashy spoon. So I thought while I clean up and take some pictures of my kokanee, I'll drop down this blob and see if it works. And they keep coming into this blob, and one finally bit it on the jigging jaw jacker, the tooth wheel. And it's already like after 2 p.m. Fishing slowed down for me on my rod, but look at that jigging jaw jacker action. Okay, I'll drop it back down there and we'll finish talking about how we caught the kokanee today, okay? So on the jigging jaw jacker base, I set the trigger as loose as it can go because kokanee bite pretty light and the ice isn't freezing right now, so I didn't need a lot of resistance on the tensioner. Oh, there's another one there right now. Another one. Gonna grab it. 2 of them. Oh, he just grabbed it. Well, we'll see if it gets bit again. So today I got 5 beautiful kokanee and 1 rainbow trout in this spot that I kept. I have room for 2 more rainbow trout, so we're gonna go set up this evening in a shallow flat and see if we can catch some of our last 2 rainbow trout. Today I was using the Circle Tackle Walleye X Fast 34 rod. And how I like it for kokanee is it has a stiffer tip than the panfish 36 and the dead stick 36. So I rigged it with a 10-pound braided line and put on a bumper of 8-pound line. And then I use 6-pound fluorocarbon leader to the hook. So that is what I've been using. Both of those rods, one rigged with one of those Gibbs Dodgers and one with a Williams Whitefish, and those both were working really good. One with that pink fly and the other one was just a wire worm, you can see right there. And yeah, look at that, kokanee. really good bite. I didn't get out to this spot until after 10 o'clock, and they were biting really good up until 1 o'clock, and now the other one is still coming through. It's after 2 p.m. and yeah, fishing has been great. So Stump Lake is frozen. So if you'd like to come out, this is a great year because the kokanee are big this year. Last year there was tons of them and they were really small, so it wasn't that great. But this year, really good size classes. I let go a few smaller ones, but significantly bigger fish than last year. And some really nice rainbow trout as well. So come on out, give it a try. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Stick around for a bit because we're gonna go fish the south end again, try to catch a really big rainbow trout tonight. Well, this is just one of those beautiful days you're absolutely stoked about coming out. It was totally worth the drive up here, 3 hours from my house, door to door. Roads were pretty good, so I was making good time. And look at this weather all day. It's just been like no wind. We had a little bit of a snow squall first thing in the morning, but it cleared up, sun shining, beautiful day, fish are biting. Well, this is actually one of the first days I've spent a whole day on Stump Lake. And first thing in the morning, I came out here on the south end, the flat shoal, to try for a big rainbow trout. Hit it hot on a good hole right here, and now I'm back here for the evening bite. I set up the jaw jacker, and I might cut a little bit of a sight hole. We'll see how the action goes. This is a strange lake. I think these fish, they have lots of easy food. And they don't seem to come into spoons. This morning they were only coming into those blobs. So I'm just jigging fast with the spoon to see if anything comes in. But if not, I'll go back to that blob. Look what I brought. I already ate one today. Testing out the theory if it works for ice fishing too or not. I had it in the truck all day and I was catching fish, but no bites yet. Brought it with me. Maybe it was a mistake. You tell me in the comments below. I don't know, I tried the sight hole thing, but it just seems too dark right now and too much snow and ice, so I'm gonna give up and call it a day. But first of all, put this jaw jacker back down there with the same blob that was working earlier and see if anything comes along and eats it, because I've caught them here before when it gets to be evening, and I haven't seen any swim by yet, but I'm hoping while I take down the tent and get packed up, this rod might go off and then I'll catch a fish. Always when I'm packing up, I just put it, you know, a little ways away from my setup so I'm not making too much noise chasing the fish away. Although I do catch fish when I'm standing right beside the jaw jacker and messing around in the sleigh. But today, put it, you know, 20 yards away, and let's see. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna go pack up the tent. I don't know, I always do this. Drill a sight hole and put up the tent, fish it for 10 minutes and be like, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know, one day I just have to do it from the beginning of the day. Make a good video for you guys, because I know the viewers really like those sight hole fishing days, especially when there's lots of fish coming through. It can be quite exciting. Okay, let's see if this goes off. I'm gonna go pack up. Oh, that's it, my last ditch effort. Didn't pan out today, but that's how it is sometimes. Judd Jacker doesn't always catch fish. I tried the evening bite back on the south end, hoping that I'd get a few big rainbows, and it didn't happen. And that's fishing, that's okay. We don't always expect to catch fish. Always happy when we do. You know, when you're ice fishing, you stick to the first light, last light kind of shallow water bite is usually what's expected for these rainbow trout. But they don't always follow the rules. This morning we had a snow squall move through and then it cleared up during the day. Absolutely no wind. It's a beautiful evening. So warm. Great day to be outside. But for some reason the fish just aren't eating this evening. Probably because they fed heavily earlier and throughout the early to mid-afternoon. So great kokanee fishing, great rainbow trout fishing in the morning. I missed a bunch. I broke off a decent one on a 4-pound line. Don't use 4-pound line for these bows in this lake. They get quite big, 8 to 10 pounds. 6-pound, 8-pound, probably minimum. You might want to use even heavier line if you're really targeting those big bows. But that's it for my night. Now I gotta drive home, 3 hours. It's 5 p.m. By the time I get back to the Jeep, I don't know, 3.5 hours to go from where I stand on the ice. So, oh yeah, I better finish packing up, haul back up the hill, and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share with a friend, like if you do, and give me a comment down below if you have a question. Otherwise, hit the notification bell and it'll tell you when I post my next video. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you later. Have a good night. That's a lot of work packing up, man. That's the only problem with having lots of gear. It's a lot of work to pack up. Oh boy. And do you really use it? Oh, use like 3 or 4 rods. Oh, too much stuff sometimes.